The 2025 Saints are going to be the worst thing to happen to New Orleans since Katrina. Honest to God, this is going to be bad. In this video, I'm going to do a quick summary of the New Orleans Saints and go over the good things and the bad things they got going for them. Let's start off with the good things. They got a banger logo. This is a really cool logo. They also got some banger uniforms that go pretty hard. Yeah. Now for the bad stuff. Let's just start off with their quarterback room. Wow, this is brutal. Tyler Shook, Jake Haener, and Spencer Rattler. This is an NFL quarterback room. I should also mention this. They also signed this new guy, Hunter Deckers. He went undrafted for them. Never even heard of this guy. What a yeah, that's just brutal, dude. It's sad to say this, but I think Tyler Shook is the runaway favorite for the starting role. That should not be the case. Tyler Shook, I don't feel like should be the runaway favorite to be a starting quarterback on any NFL team, but he sure as hell is for the New Orleans Saints. Maybe the Browns as well, but yeah. Oh boy. On top of their quarterback room, we can look at the rest of their roster. They still got Elvin Kamara. I'm going to be honest with you. That's not going to help you guys. It helps a little bit, but that's putting a Band-Aid over a gunshot wound. You got Chris Olave. Dude is about to have some elite level CTE here in the next couple seasons. Not looking too good for him in terms of injuries for Chris Olave. But to be fair, I'm sure he'll probably do better than he did last year. He only had 44 targets and only 400 yards. I'd be surprised if he does worse, but this is the Saints we're talking about. It could happen. They got Brandon Cooks. They still have Taysom Hill. What the fuck? Honest to God, he needs to be their quarterback. He might honest to God be their best quarterback. Donovan Peoples-Jones. I'm just seeing a lot of mid. That's what I see when I look at this offense right now. I'm not seeing really anything too great, like at all. And it's not too much better once we go over to the defensive side. Yeah, they got Cameron Jordan, but the dude is ancient. 36 as a defensive end. Yeah, man, that's yeah, that's not good. Especially because he might actually be the best defensive player on your team right now, which is not good. Yeah, I mean, his numbers have been dramatically decreasing quite a bit over the years. Other than that, I mean, you got Chase Young, Kool-Aid, McKinstry, which I haven't heard much about him ever since he got drafted. Kind of forgot he existed. You got the Honey Badger, but I'm going to be real, a lot of nothing. Yeah, this is certainly one of the NFL rosters of all time. Also should point out the fact that the Saints hired Kellen Moore to be their newest head coach. This is his first season as a head coach ever. So that's tough. For a first-year head coach, this is a lot to ask. This is going to be a heavy workload, man. Would not be surprised if he gets fired mid-season. Don't think it'll happen, but yeah. I don't even hate the hiring, but dude got dealt one of the shittiest hands you could possibly imagine. Yeah, man, like this ain't it. I mean, is Brandon Cooks still elite? I don't think he is. Yeah, that's not ideal. Yeah, oh boy. I mean, oh boy. So, I'll be honest, I think I think the defense looks a little bit better than the offense, which is sad. Let's just dive into the schedule, all right? Let's do that. How about that? Now, they actually do have one of the easiest schedules in the NFL, so that's a plus, but I'm not sure how much it's going to matter. Gonna be honest with you. All right, so let's do something fun. I'm going to try and predict the outcome of every single New Orleans Saints game for this upcoming season. These predictions might change. They probably will. I plan on doing weekly NFL predictions when the season actually gets here, but fuck it. We ball. Right now, let's just jump right in this motherfucker and see what happens. Okay, game one. Week one. We got the Cardinals playing the Saints, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is by far and away the worst game of week one. Not even close. This is a game I would not watch. It's just like, it's literally like the two most boring teams in the NFL playing each other. This feels like a Thursday night football game. This is peak Thursday night football. I'm going with the Cardinals because Kyler Murray is like better than every single quarterback on the Saints roster combined, which is just that's just sad. He's not even that good of a quarterback. He's solid, but like it's just damn, bro. Like just damn. The Saints quarterback room is one of the sorriest in the entire league. The only thing maybe worse is the Cleveland Browns, but honest to God, we'll have to see what quarterback room is worse by the end of this season because I don't know. All right, game 2, 49ers. Yeah, 49ers. I feel even if the 49ers are beat to shit like they were last season, they'd still probably win. I really think it's either going to be the Saints or the Giants that are going to finish as the worst team in the league this year. I don't know which one's which because I'm going to be honest. I think the Saints are the worst team, but the Giants have the hardest schedule in the league. It'll be really interesting to see who finishes worse because the Saints, I believe, have like the easiest schedule in the entire league. Like I'm not even joking, like top 3 easiest schedule in the entire league, but they're dog shit. And then you got the Giants, who I think are actually mid, but they got the hardest schedule in the league. So it's gonna be a race to the bottom for this year, boys. All right, week 3, we got the Saints going to Seattle. Oh my God, they say this is an easy schedule. That's what the consensus is, but so far this isn't exactly easy. The Cardinal game was a little easy, but I got them 0-3 right now. I do. Maybe they beat the Cardinals, but yeah, I mean, I don't think you're beating the 49ers or the Seahawks, especially in Seattle, so not good. Okay, I want to be clear, I didn't look at their schedule at all before I jumped into this predictor. I didn't like you got to play the Buffalo Bills on the road and your best quarterback is a 26-year-old rookie. And by the way, it's not going to be 23-15. It's going to be it's going to be painful. It's going to be really painful. 0-4. Yay. Oh my fucking holy shit. We got the greatest game I have ever seen. We got the New York Giants playing the New Orleans Saints. I actually think I did remember this game because I made a video talking about the Giants. Forgot all about this though. This is going to be one hell of a game, boys. One hell of a game. Could we see a tie? Is that a reality? That's the reality I want to live in. I want to see a tie. But no. Who do you think's going to win? Who do I think's going to win? Honestly, I think it's going to be the Giants. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Saints. See, like, this isn't how you should judge games, but it is a safe way to pick winners out of games, which is the team with the better quarterback usually wins. Usually that's how it works. I mean, and it's not always like that, but when the Saints quarterback room is what it is, like, it's kind of a safe bet. Like the Giants, I mean, I don't know how good Russ is. I mean, I don't even know who's starting for them, but I feel like even Jackson Dart might be better than Tyler Shook. Like, I feel like this might be. I don't know. Could they really start off the year 0-5? They could win this game. They could. They could beat the Cardinals too. But fucking. Here's the other thing. Kellen Moore's a first-year head coach. Brian Daboll's actually a decent head coach. I think, yeah, I'm going with the Giants here. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. We got the Patriots going against the Saints. I mean, it's Mike Vrabel versus Kellen Moore, and also I think Drake May is so much better than fucking Tyler. I gotta go with the Patriots. I feel bad. Like they're probably not gonna start 0-6, but like, who are they gonna beat? Maybe the Cardinals. They're not beating the Bills. They could beat the Giants, I guess. I don't know, man. Unless Kellen Moore is like him, like he's just one of the like, I'm just severely underestimating him. I think this is gonna be such a shit year for them. Like, and here's the thing too, right? Like, if Kellen Moore wasn't like going into his first year as a head coach, I'd probably, I'd give the Saints some more wins, but like, dude, first-year head coaches, man, they tend to struggle. They really do, especially when the team is the 2025 Saints. This is just it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. Okay, we got the Saints playing the Bears. The Bears would be the team to lose to this team. They would be. I believe they're gonna be better. Why? I don't know. Every year we think they're going to be better, and they end up somehow being worse. All right, fuck it. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. I will. Is it because I don't like the Bears? Kinda. But, like, they can't start off the year going 0-7. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I could see a reality. Ben Johnson, he's a first-year head coach, too. Even though I think Caleb Williams is a significantly better quarterback than anybody they got on the fucking... on this fucking team. I still think there's a reality where maybe they could pull this off, okay? I just don't think they're going to start off the year 0-7. That's crazy. It could happen, though. It definitely could. If they went 0-17, I would not be surprised. It would just be really fucking funny. Okay, week 8. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing the... Dude, it's the Bucs. It just is. Baker Mayfield dog walks every single quarterback on the Saints. Todd Bowles, better coach, better roster. It's like... I mean, rivalry games get fucky, but, like, this should be it. 1-7. Wow. Oh my, wow. Okay. And it gets worse. The New Orleans Saints have to go to LA to play Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay with the new rejuvenated Rams. Am I crazy? Like this feels wild. The Rams might actually be a Super Bowl team this year. I don't think they'll win the Super Bowl, but they are a dark horse team to do it. They really are. I think they're going to be really good this season. And at the very least, they're going to be better than the Saints. So, yeah, it's not going to be 13-15 either. It's going to be an ass whooping. All right. Now we get something interesting. We get a rivalry, an in-division rivalry game between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Honestly, I feel like the Panthers are going to win. But there is a reality where maybe last year, Bryce Young's, his turnaround, his midseason turnaround, maybe that was bullshit. Maybe it wasn't real. Maybe it was fool's gold. And maybe he really just sucks. And maybe the Saints get it done. I don't know. I'm going to go with the Panthers. I'm probably going to end up having them split the series, but just because it's a home game, I'm going with the Panthers. So, yeah, 1-9. Okay, week 11. This is starting to get painful. This is starting to get really fucking painful, guys. Like, gonna be honest here, this is starting to look really fucking painful. Okay, they get a bye week. So that's a dub for them, probably. Yeah, JK, they're probably losing that too. And now they gotta play the Falcons at home. It would be the most Falcon shit thing in the world for them to lose this game, and that's what I'm going to have them do. I'm going to have them beat the Falcons. I'm going to have them... It's going to be an upset. Upsets happen all the time in the NFL, it does. I'm going to say they get this W at home. I say maybe Michael Penix. He's basically a rookie. He struggles. I don't know why, but he does, and it gets bad. And somehow the Saints pull it off. Maybe Tyler Shook just has that fucking Week 17 Drew Lock in him, and we see some fuck shit. Week 13. Fuck, dude. I feel like this is gonna be like the ugliest game you could possibly imagine. I guess I'll go with the Dolphins. Would it shock me if the Saints won this? Yes, but it would be. I could see it. It would just be really funny. All right. Now, yeah, they're getting swept. Let's be real here. I don't see them beating the Bucs at all this season. I just don't. Especially not in Tampa Bay. No, I don't see it at all. All right. Rematch against the Panthers. I say they take this game at home. Home game. Split the series. 16-19. That actually seems accurate. I think that's a possibility. 3-11 looks better than 1-9. Okay, we'll take that. All right, now we got the Jets versus the Saints. You know what? I could see the Saints winning this. I really could. Are they? I think, you know what? I think the Jets defense is going to be enough to get them the dub. All right, I don't know what Tyler Shook and Brandon Cooks and Elvin Kamara are supposed to do against this defense. I have no idea what they're going to do. So, yeah, I think the Jets win. I low-key think the Jets are going to be a mess this season. I do. I think that's a real possibility. First-year head coach, Justin Fields. Yeah, very real possibility. They could be bad, but their defense is pretty solid, so that should give them a couple wins this season, at least. All right, this game is going to be ass. But I feel like the Titans are going to get the W. It's a home game. Cam Ward should be a much better quarterback than Tyler Shook. They should get this W. Could they win this game? Again, yeah, but I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, the Cam Ward Kool-Aid. I think they can get this dub. It's really not that difficult of a challenge to beat the Saints this year. And last but not least, last game of the year. It's against the Falcons. It's at home. I want to show you guys something really fast. So if you don't know this, the Saints versus Falcons rivalry is like the most mid rivalry of all time. The all-time series record is 56-56. When I say all-time mid record, like it is. It's the most all-time mid rivalry of all time. I mean, in the regular season, the Saints are up by 1, but the Falcons won in the postseason. You know, if history tends to repeat itself, which it usually does, they split the series, and the Saints go 3-14 this year. Very real possibility. Could they do a little bit better? Yes. I'll be real though. I think best case scenario for the Saints, they win 6 games this year. Do not expect a lot from this team. I don't know what the over-under for this game is going to be, but bet the fucking house on the home team winning. Like, bet everything. Bet your fucking mortgage. There's no fucking way they lose this game.